Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, April 6th. We're looking at window traders, market profile, SPY, IWM, and triple Qs. Going to get up on my soapbox for a second because there's, as a trader that does this for a living and stuff, the market's hard enough. There's absolutely none, zero, zilch reason why these Fed minutes should not be released at 8:30 a.m. All they are is minutes being released. That's number one. Number two, I think the Fed should be doing their Fed meeting at 8:30 or 8 o'clock in the press conference at 8:30 and end it before the day. But certainly the minutes should be released when all economic data is released at 8:30. That's number one. Number two, you can trade all you want J through M, and I'm sure there's going to be people all over Twitter saying that they hit grand slams, this and that. All the last 2 hours was pure crap. Pure crap. It did nothing. There was no rhyme. There was no reason. Took out the high, took out the low. Got a 12 out of 13 wide POC. Still held the gap. The bigger picture didn't change. We still have a gap. We still have lower value. The daily is still down. So if you like trading that mess, God bless you. I don't. My last trade was an F period. It's frustrating because this is how I make my living. And by them releasing it 2 o'clock, it takes out of my hands the ability to read MGI and instead have to watch mindless machines and uneducated traders, for the most part, just whip all over the place. Absolutely no reason for it whatsoever. Like I said, the bigger picture didn't change. We're balanced now in the weekly in all three of these. We're down on the daily in all of these. We all have gaps today. We all had lower value. We all had wide POCs. I had a good day. Only did some small trading, but had a good day. Smacked the crap out of them in B period. On shorts, the 447 puts 3 times. Once we took out the day's low and stuff, just every push up started shorting them. So 3 times I shorted the 447s. I bought the 447 puts and did well in that. Then I was looking for a bigger play on the long side to go test the 20-day moving average early in the day. I said to the room, the fact that we couldn't hold trend once again in B told me that they're probably going to just mess around for a while and not take out the IB for a while. Well, we nailed that on the head. They didn't take out the IB to J period, and then they took out both sides of it. But we never really got we didn't get a new low on the day, right? So D period, I took a really small call play. And then in F, I actually took a 30 lot, 10, 10, and 10, which paid me very nice. So what I was looking for in F was to take out the low, test the 50-day moving average, and then buy another 100, and then go back to where POC was at the time. Didn't happen. I didn't do it. No big deal. Between the 3 shorts in B and the 30 call play, I still had a decent day. And then, like I said, there's no reason to trade this. If you're a serious trader and you do it for a living, it's the money you keep, not the money you make. All right, there was nothing to lean on in all these absolute ridiculous moves. As far as destinations, on the upside, we have today's high of 448.93, and then you should have everything from yesterday with the price probe and the single prints. For the downside, we have 12 wide, 445.72. That's D's high. Then we have today's low, 443.47. 440.68 weekly low, and then 437.22 daily low. I still believe now, since we've come into balance on the weekly and down on the daily, that we have better odds of going and testing the weekly balance low than, say, getting these single prints. We might fill the gap, but I'd be a little surprised if we fill the gap, take back the price probe, and fill the single prints to come back into the upper range. I'd be a little surprised, but you never know, right? I don't put anything past this market. But that's what kind of I'd be looking for going forward. Good odds that we trade at this POC. Now, another thing, we could have gone up $100 today. This POC couldn't have been raised. It was a D's high. That's definitely a nuance. Definitely a nuance. Now, let's go to the chart. Again, I'm just going to show you SPY. So the weekly, 3-week balance. So what I'm saying is I think we test the bottom of this 3-week balance prior to going taking back and getting acceptance into the upper distribution from yesterday. And then on the daily, we are jam stuck below the 200 and above the 20. Did I say the 50? I meant the 20-day moving average. I'm sorry. I meant to take the big call play at the 20-day moving average, not the 50. Because I thought at that point in the day, we weren't getting much. Prior to 2 p.m., it would have been a nice long. Now, we did get it in J period, but there was no way at that point I was taking a long with those agitated algos. It was not going to happen. Anyway, hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Get some rest, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.